today I will explain about why multicollinearity is a problem in regression. So to understand the multicollinearity, we will understand the word multicollinearity. What is multicollinearity? So multicollinearity is when one or more independent variable are correlated. So let understand with the basis of graph. So there is one variable called age, and there is another variable called salary. So, as age increases, the salary also increases because the promotion and the experience, no. And when you add these two variables correlated, this will be the problem for y variable when you are predicting those. So I will just add one y variable. So this is my y variable. So you can determine this y variable as experience. So as age increases, the experience also increases. Okay. So when you fit the line in a regression model, so the best line will be somewhere like this. And when you calculate the sum of square errors, the sum of square errors is distance between the data point and the line, all the data point and the line. And this sum of square errors will be the large in the terms of there is no multicollinearity in the data set. I will give the one example when there is no multicollinearity in the data set. So I will draw one graph and I will just add the age. I will just add the age and no salary because it it is a correlated variable in the terms of age, and I will fit one line. So before fitting one line, I will just add y variable also. Y variable is experience, and now I will fit one line. Okay, that will be the best line for the y variable. Okay, so when you calculate the errors between the data point and the line, it will be the less. So as I told, when you have multicollinearity in the data set, the error will be increase every time you use. And when you don't have multicollinearity in the data set, the error will be decrease. And as the error increase, the prediction of the y variable will be the less. The prediction of the y variable of precision will be the less, and the precision of the y variable when there is a no multicollinearity will be the high. So why multicollinearity happens? So what are the causes? So the causes is the selection of the variable, selection method. So while selecting the variable features, you should be aware what I'm selecting. And the second is variable usage. So when you are using when you are creating table variable, so you should aware which variable should I will make before uh, multicollinearity happens in the data set. And how to identify the multicollinearity in the data set by inflation via f factor, variation inflation factor matrix. You use this variation inflection matrix and see the variation inflection matrix, which are the variable that is correlated to each other, and those variable who are correlated to each other, you should remove that. And what is the remedy when you have multicollinearity in the data set? You can use the threshold value. Those who have got like you can add the threshold value just like 0.05. Or there is one another technique to tackle this is reached and lasso regression. And what is the type of multicollinearity is types of multicollinearity is high multicollinearity. Those uh, so I have given one example of this multicollinearity is the high multicollinearity. As the age increases, the salary also increases. And perfect multicollinearity is identical variable that are correlated, just like age. When you repeated age column twice, so these those two are perfect collinearity. Perfect multicollinearity. And database multicollinearity is when you have selected the columns based on the your selection. Database multicollinearity. And the structural multicollinearity is because of human error, poorly designed framework for regression analysis. So these are the four multicollinearity types. And make sure every independent variable should be independent to each other, should not be correlated to each other. Okay, so that's it. Thank you, hope you understand. Thank you.